What's up, YouTube? This your boy Teddy PhD 91. Welcome back to the Heat Nation Station. Now I know I've been gone for a minute. I ain't been put up no new videos, but my first video back in a long while is gonna be insane. You know why I say that? Because it's the most anticipated piece of technology to come out in the year 2013. If you already know what it is,
that's right, the Samsung Galaxy Note 3.
now this technology is more creative, more out there than the Samsung Galaxy Note 2 was. If you don't believe me, I got you in this review. When I do my review, I'm gonna show you more. I'm gonna show you some things in this unboxing. But this, I believe this is the first piece of technology to launch a phone and an accessory watch. That's right, Samsung has also have the Samsung Galaxy Gear out to match and go with the Note 3. Now while the watch only works for the Note 3, Samsung did say that they will be making updates to go with the Note 2, S4, and S3. So if you don't feel like it's worth giving it right now with a price tag of $300, you can, especially if you're not gonna get the Note, which is a pretty penny too, you can wait and get it for your S3, S4, or Note 2. Now, this is the T-Mobile version. And saying anybody who knows me know I was with Metro PCS. Now, if you follow Metro PCS or T-Mobile, you know that T-Mobile bought out Metro. So, within the next year or two, Metro PCS customers will have to be grandfathered into T-Mobile or go to another carrier. So, therefore I said I always wanted the Note 2, but never got around and got to it. So, I was gonna switch anyway, so I said, let me research this Note 2 because I really want the Note 2. I don't care how old it is. But I'm so glad I didn't, because the Galaxy Note 3 just came out. Now I got this October 2nd on its release date, but due to things like school, work, and other complications, I couldn't get this unboxed to you guys. But I'm getting to you right now as soon as possible. So without further ado, without any more delay, here's the unboxing. So YouTube, here it is. As you can see, Samsung Galaxy Note 3. Now, you can see in the box, Samsung has been basically going green, caring about the environment, and basically started making these boxes look like this since the Galaxy S4. And now you see this basically has a wood grain type look to it, but it's cardboard, and everything, this whole box, everything in it is made out of fully recyclable materials. So that's a good thing Samsung is doing this year in 2013. Now, this is the T-Mobile version of the Samsung Galaxy Note 3. So anybody who know me, know my past videos, know that I'm a Metro PCS customer. But since T-Mobile bought Metro PCS, I thought eventually I was going to have to switch over anyway. There's not going to be another Metro PCS in the future, so I said I might as well switch over. And I doubt that Metro PCS will be getting the Note 3. So I want this phone, gotta have this phone, so I switched over. So there you go, it's the T-Mobile version. Now, to jump into some specs before we get into the actual phone, by it being on T-Mobile, this is the 4G LTE version. Comes with an S Pen, of course. No, Watch On is basically like a TV guide, you know what I'm saying? Because this phone does come with an IR blaster, which can make your phone into a universal, more remote control. So comes with that feature. Now the OS, yeah, everybody know the OS is Android, but out of the box, the Note 3 is operating the Jelly Bean 4.3 version. So the latest version of Android Jelly Bean. Now I'm pretty sure when KitKat like really finally comes out and goes to the over-the-air updates, I'm pretty sure that Samsung Galaxy Note will be getting that update. But for now, it has the latest version of Android. Something new with this phone, they increased it from the Note 2. The Note 2 was 5.5 inches. This is 5.7. I'm pretty sure the Note 2 was a LED screen. This is a full HD 1080p Super AMOLED display. The CPU, it comes with a 2.3 quad-core processor. 2.3 gigahertz quad-core processor. So you know this thing's a beast, you know this thing's fast. It comes with 13 megapixel rear-facing camera and a 2 megapixel front-facing camera. So it also upgraded in that. And like I said, it's full HD 1080p with the playback and recording. So pretty much that's the outside of the box. And another new thing, as far as the recyclable material, everything that's printed on this box or in this box is printed with soy ink. So like I say, Samsung's basically doing their thing when it comes to the environment. So let's go right into this unboxing. So you just want to lift this up, and basically as soon as you lift it up, you have the beast itself, which is the Samsung Galaxy Note 3 Full HD Super AMOLED display. So there you have it. Now let's jump into, while we're right here, you can take this off, the screen. Now the screen on this, like I said, they upgraded to a 5.7 inch screen, but they made the bezels smaller. If you can see right here, they made the bezels smaller, so you're getting more screen instead of, you're getting less phone as far as bulkiness and width, and more screen as far as display. So up front right here, you have your 2 megapixel front facing camera, your proximity sensors and light sensors, And over here you can't really tell or see, but it's your notification sensor or light. Down here you have your physical home button. You have your back button and your menu button, touch capacitive menu button and back button. Now on the sides, you can tell it has this like chrome metal type look to it to definitely make it look like a premium phone all the way around. So let's start. On the right side of the phone, you get your power button. That's the only thing on the right side of the phone. You get your chromed out power button. Then you have a little mic at the bottom of your right side. Then you go into your stylus or your S Pen slot. I get more into that later on in this unboxing, but there it is right there. You get your speaker. They don't have the speakerphone on their back anymore. They decided to put the speakerphone on the bottom, which I think is a good idea. So there's your speaker. Now this is new. This is USB 3.0. Now USB 3.0 is basically made to charge your device faster and make it faster for uploads and downloads, so you can transfer files and videos, music at like twice the time. There's another mic right there. Now on the left side of the phone, there's nothing but the volume rocker. And on top, you have 3.5mm headphone jack, another mic, and right here is your IR blaster, which, like I said, makes your phone into a universal TV remote. So if I count it right, I think that's 3 mics. So Samsung is making it very clear that when you're talking on this phone, you're very clear and you can hear everything. So let's get into the back. Now, one of their biggest selling points on this phone was the back cover and the fact that it has this leather feel and look to it. Now, honestly, to tell you, this is not real leather. It's plastic. It's not even leather put on plastic. It's full 100% plastic. But Samsung, the creators of this phone, are such geniuses that they made this plastic feel and look like real leather. Now, I don't know if you can see it, that looks like real leather. Even when it comes down to the stitching is not even real. That's just molded plastic. It's not even real stitching, but it looks like real leather. It feels like real leather. This doesn't feel like your typical plastic. Feels like how leather would feel. So that was their major selling point in this phone, and I think that's thinking outside of the box, and it gives the phone a premium, nice look. Also makes it comfortable to fit in your hand and doesn't have the phone slippery like the other S4 and S3 and Note 2 phones that had the glossy, shiny, slippery back. So that's a good thing to do on Samsung's part. Now here you have your 13 megapixel camera, rear facing, and you have your flash. Now you notice that they put the flash on the bottom instead of towards the right side of the phone, and they centered it up. So I don't pretty much know why that happened. I don't know if it makes the pictures look better or what, but just to make the phone look better. Now you can see the overall phone is this squarish, like full squarish type look. Now some people might say the Note 2 is huge. This doesn't look anything like the Note 2. It really doesn't, but believe it or not, they're not too much far from each other. I mean, this might be a little bit taller than the Note 2. It's definitely thinner than the Note 2, and it's definitely lighter than the Note 2. This phone is very, very light. Extremely light. I kid you not, it's extremely light. So let's take off this battery cover. Now that's a good thing about Android phones and Samsung. They have a removable back cover, so if you need to charge, get another battery, you can put your battery in here. Now this battery is an upgrade from the Note 2's battery, which was 3100 milliamp hour battery. This is 32 milliamp hour battery. Now you may say, why not up it at least 200 or 300 milliamp? But I feel like it really doesn't have to. This is a massive battery. If they put all that extra, it was gonna just cost more. So I think it's good. As long as it's, and from what I hear, I never had the Note 2, but from what I'm hearing, that battery was insane. So another 100 milliamp should make it even better. So as Samsung usually do, they put the near field communication, or NFC, in the battery. So that's still in here. Then right here, they have your SIM card slot and your SD card slot. So you put your SIM card in first, then the SD memory card goes right on top. Now you will have to remove your battery to put your SIM card in, but the SD card does not need to be removed. And that's pretty much it. So let's get right into what's in the box. So what's in the box comes with your basic start guide instructions, your T-Mobile handset recycling guide, and your terms and conditions and limited warranty from T-Mobile. Now this, like I said, everything that's in this box, Samsung has made totally from recyclable material. So this paper, all of this is made from recyclable material. Now this is T-Mobile's. Now I'm not saying that T-Mobile's is made from recyclable because this is from T-Mobile. I'm talking about anything that Samsung made, which is this, and also printed with soy ink. So, and you have your starter guide, you have your health and safety and warranty guide, you have your smart switch, basically how to set up your smart switch. This is basically if you any other Samsung phone you had, you can switch all your materials and data over to your new Samsung phone pretty much without any hassle. So that was that for. This is basically a look into some of the accessories that the Note 3 will have, which is the S View flip cover, the battery pack, the vehicle navigation mount, and the Ultra Cash Hub. So that's just some of the accessories that the Note 3 will be having. Then it's basically saying register your device. They want to register your device, and you will need to register your device to activate your warranty. So what's in the box? Of course, you have your wall adapter. Now this adapter is, I believe, 2 amps. So it will charge your device with 2 amps. So that is very powerful, and one of the reasons why your device will charge fast. It's in the white version. And one thing I did not mention, you can get the Note 3 in 3 different colors, which is the jet black, what I have, the white, and the pink. Now I'm pretty sure that every Note 3 has the same white charger, headphones, and USB cable. This is the new USB 3.0. Now this 3.0 because it doesn't just have the micro USB pin, it has this little adapter. Now this basically, like I said, makes you upload your pictures, videos, and music, all your files, faster from your phone and the computer. It just does it in half the time. Also, if you look at this cord is probably about 6 feet, but they didn't skimp on the wiring, they didn't skimp on the gauge. So it's a pretty heavy duty type charger, so you don't have to worry about it basically short circuiting or anything like that. So now you can use your regular micro USB to charge your Note 3. It doesn't say you can't. You still can use it. I've done it. It worked. But it's not going to be as fast as this as far as charging and transferring. As always, Samsung throws in a free pair of headphones. These headphones have the talk button to answer in calls, volume up and down button, the gold plated 3.5mm headphone jack. Now if you look into these headphones, these are not your typical cylinder type wires for your headphones. These are the flat versions, and you know, the flat noodle looking versions are coming into style, and I've been using headphones like this with the flat style, and they work extremely well. You don't have to, they don't short circuit if you pull on them a little bit. These headphones are very, very good. So as always, Samsung gives you a free pair of headphones. 2 pairs of adjustable earbuds, so that's always a nice touch to maybe if you have some big ears or small ears, it adjusts to your liking. Now this is something new. Now what this is basically a tool. What this tool does, it takes these little things right here, which is these things go into your S Pen, which is the stylus point or tip. Now they give you 5 little stylus points. See if I can give you a closer shot. Little stylus points and tips. They give you 5 of them in case you lose one or you break it for some odd reason. They give you 5 more replaceable ones, and this is the tool to take it out. So I think that's cool that they gave you that. They didn't skimp on anything as far as what's in the box. So we're gonna put all this stuff back in the box and cut the phone on. So YouTube, this is how it looks when it powers on. Now when this comes on, it goes through the whole set up your phone thing. Like I said, I've gotten this when it first came out, which was October 2nd. So I had this for a while, so I didn't already set up all that. So, but if you get yours brand new out the box, it will take you to the set up your Gmail account or your Google account, set up your email and all that. But I already did that. So here's the lock screen. Now I will get more in depth into my lock screen when I do the review and all that, but basically it has 2 new functions. It still has the ripple effect, and it has a watermark effect, which I will show you later down the road in my reviews and things like that. Still has the shortcuts as far as your apps. A new feature is you can put a personal name or whatever you want to do. Like I have Teddy PhD 91. You put whatever you want. So you can drag down your notification bar on the lock screen. If you long press and pull down, it gets a better view of the clock and the weather widget. So I have mine set up to go off quick, that's why it keeps going off. But pretty much this is how it looks. You have all these set up. You get the T-Mobile version, you have your T-Mobile setup. I'm pretty much sure that AT&T, Verizon, Sprint, they're all gonna have little bloatware like this. Samsung Hug, that's gonna be on there, and this basically has your music, videos, books, you know, stuff like that. Some apps are already downloaded. I mean, you can basically you can put your apps in the little folders however you want to, like that. When you go to one, it does that. So
far as, like I said, it has the 2.3 gigahertz, the 2.3 gigahertz quad core processor. Now this, the North American version, or the quad core processor version, this version is capable of 4K video recording. Now if you don't know what 4K video recording is, it's pretty much the next step above 1080p. Like everybody knows 1080p, 720p, 1080p. This is the next step as far as quality. And I think this, the North American version, or the quad core processor version, is the only version right now that can go to 4K. So the international version can't. So that's another good thing about this phone if you have the quad core version. So going to app drawer. App drawer is pretty much the same thing. Like I said, this is TouchWiz, so pretty much has the same touch and feel to it. Now another good thing about Samsung, they upped their storage. They're not giving you 8 and 16 gigabyte internal storage anymore. They done moved it up to 32 or 64 internal memory or storage. So let's hop into the settings real quick. I have the 32 gigabyte version, as you can see, total space. Now when you saw me take the battery cover off, you did not see a memory card in there, so this is just on the phone's internal memory. Now, you know, TouchWiz had to get some, to run TouchWiz it takes a chunk of your memory out, so you're not going to get exactly 32 gigabytes worth of memory. You're going to get about 25 out the box. I downloaded applications and things, so I got about 20 left, and that's more than enough. I got a 64 gigabyte SD card that's on the way that I ordered, so that's about a 96 gigabyte storage capacity that my phone will have with the 32 plus 64. That's 96. Give or take about 5 gigabytes, but give or take about 5 gigabytes, but it's cool. It's more than enough memory. So like I said, man, this phone is extremely responsive, extremely fast. Now I'm gonna get in another selling point of this phone is the new S Pen. Now when you take it out, they have a command called Air Command. Now this is basically, they wanted more for the S Pen to do. Now if you didn't see what the new S Pen looks like, this is it. So this is black and gray and chrome. Now if you have the white or the pink one, your S Pen will be the same color as your device. So if you have a pink one, it's going to be pink, white one's going to be white. I'm loving this black and chrome. This black and chrome is sick. Has the button. I think it's a little bit squarish and narrow, just like the new Note 3. It's a little squarish than the Note 2s. But when you first pull it out, you can see, you saw the Air Command. Now this is basically what it's gonna look like when you first pull it out. But if it goes off, you just hit the button on the screen, and you can do about 5 different things with the S Pen now. You can go to Action Memo, Scrapbook, Screen Write, S Finder, or Pen Window. Now I will get into these more in depth, but a little quick demonstration. I'm not going to demonstrate, I'm going to tell you about it. The Action Memo, basically it's going to be like a little post-it note that comes up like that, and you can write whatever you want to write on it. Like say if I had a number, and so it will whatever I wrote in there, it highlighted, and if I want, I can call it, add it to my contacts, send it a message. If it was a email account, I can send it an email. If it was a address or a place, I can look it up on Google. And if it was a like I said, if it was an address, I can look it up in Google Maps, or I can make it a task like go to. So that was Action Memo. Another thing is Scrapbooker. Now what Scrapbooker does is, say if I wanted to send this little thing right here to somebody, just circle it. When you circle it, it basically takes that information that you circled, put into things. So if that was a picture of someone, I wanted to keep it in my scrapbook, now it's in my scrapbook. So I get in more details about these later on in my review. Just for the time's sake, just keep it moving. Screenwrite is basically, it takes a picture of the screen, screen capture, and you can basically edit it before. You don't have to go into nothing. It takes the screenshot and you edit. I mean, you can write on here and you can save it, send it, do whatever you want to. So that was that was Screenwrite. Now S-Finder is basically what it pretty much sums it up. It finds anything in your phone that you've been doing for the last 30 days, last 7 days. So let's say if I want what I did in the last 7 days, it will show up what I've done in the last 7 days, like the emails I've gotten in the last 7 days, pictures I've taken, messages I've received, music I downloaded. So it's things I've did in my scrapbook. So Ray Allen says his entering this season in the best shape since college. Champions have to always improve to be the best. Y'all know I'm a Heat fan, so I had to go ahead and scrapbook that. So basically, anything in your device that you want to find quick, go to the S-Finder. And last but not least, we have the pin window. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna draw a box anywhere on the screen, and it give you a couple applications. Now these are just basically like a shortcut application type thing. So if I want to go to YouTube, hit YouTube, and it pops up in that little small window. So I don't have to I can continue to do things on my other screen, but if I want to do stuff on my YouTube, I can also. But like I say, if you don't want it, you can minimize it. Like if you don't want it on the screen, minimize it, and it turns into this little bubble that you can move anywhere you want to. If you want to get back to it, you just tap it. There you go. You can make it larger if you want to. You just exit out. So that's was the S Pen. Like I said, with this S Pen, you can put the S Pen any way you want to. With the Note 2, you had to put it a certain way, but with this, you can put it in any way you want to. So that was basically the Samsung Galaxy Note 3. Now y'all, tune in for my official review. I'll be reviewing this phone shortly. Shout out to everybody who follow me on Facebook. Shout out to everybody who follow me on Instagram. Shout out to everybody who supports my channel as a whole. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate you guys. Shout out to all the tech lovers out there, man. Because without y'all tech lovers, we had no inspiration to do this. I just started up a Twitter. You can hit me up at Twitter at Heat Nation Station 91, or search Teddy PhD 91. Y'all can hit me up on Twitter. I'll be putting that in the link or in the video. Y'all already know, if you mess with me on Facebook, it's Facebook.com/heat.nation.91. Instagram is heat_nation_station. This your boy Teddy PhD 91 signing out. Whew. What's up, YouTube? You just seen the unboxing of the Samsung Galaxy Note 3. Stay tuned for the review. I will be doing a review on this as soon as possible. I just want to, you know what I'm saying, have it for a couple of days. You know, I just got this. I want to have it for a couple of days, play with it if I can give you the best review possible. This is a review from a customer himself, not anyone who's basically getting paid to do this, to write a review on them. This is his customer, everyday use. I'm gonna get back with y'all with a review, specs, my do's and don'ts, my likes and dislikes, my everyday use for this phone. I will get back with y'all and have plenty of videos rest of this year. To the year's out should be. But stay tuned for that. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to comment. And man, give a thumbs up, man. Whether you like my video, whether you didn't like my video. Hey, all feedback is positive to me. Because if I did something wrong, or if you didn't like the way I did this, I can change it. You know what I'm saying? No one's perfect. But like I say, man, thanks to everybody who support me. Hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. You won't be sorry. I got something for y'all. You see it? You want to see more videos on it from a real consumer? Hit that like button. You'll see. But this is your boy Teddy PSD 91 signing out. Peace.